What's up, people? What is up? Alright, hold on. What's today? Today's Tuesday. Alright, hold on. I'm just getting some things situated with here. Everything here seems good. Ooh. Oh, it's because of that. Alright. You know what? We will listen to Futuristic again. We will listen to Futuristic again. Because I want to. Oh, wait, hold on. No, that's alright. So, how's everyone doing today? I don't know how long I'm going to be live for because I got a class later. And it's like 3 hours long. Alright, hold on. I need to open up a few things. So YouTube, I found out YouTube doesn't want to process my 24-hour stream. And there's no way for me to get a VOD of it because YouTube does not care about me. Interesting. But you know, people can just, I don't know. It's not gonna work. Alright, what are we doing again? So we're gonna fix, we're trying to figure out why this wouldn't work. We fixed so this, like if I draw and I do this, I do this, it sets the opacity, but if I click it again like this, hold on, this is the button, the ghost button. So when I click it again, it just disappears. In which I exactly don't understand it because it's supposed to be working. Oh, and if y'all haven't checked out my recent video, make sure you check that out. So yeah, make sure you check that out. But let's see here. What we gotta check the console. Yeah, see it sets global alpha to 1. And then here it sets it to 1 again. So I'm not exactly sure why it's not working. we do a clear rectangle, we set it to 1, do new image, see, this is what I don't understand. Previous two, so clear rectangle, we clear it, but we're supposed to draw it now. Maybe I need to do this after? I don't get it. So, this, do this, do that, and it's still messed up. So, and it shouldn't be doing the current layer, it should be doing the previous layer. So maybe that might be why. So look, if I do this and then this, the previous layer should be fine. Do it again and it disappears. It disappears, but why? If hold on. So you can lower it, but can you increase it? And then if I do this here, yeah, you can increase it. So I think what we need to do is maybe that. Because I don't know why. Let me try that. Hopefully that works. So I do this, I do that, do this, click it again, it disappears. Why? Why does it disappear? It does a new image, and then we draw the image. So we clear it, and then we do doesn't make it should just work like that. If it does it have to be, it could be 1 global alpha. I don't get it. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense because what happens if I just copy this, put it into here, change this to 1? I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. If it's I don't know, can you increase it after you decrease it? JavaScript. So if you Global composite, but we already did global composite. So if I do this, we already did that though. Then it's saying we have to do this. CTX2. And then it's saying I have to do that. Draw the image. And then it's saying London. London. What? Wait, what? Why did this close? It says draw it, and then but if you start it at a certain oh wait. I want to do this. I'm testing this code out here because I want to see if you could increase it. So if you start it at 0, does it update? But wait, it fade in. I want to, so it sets it to 0. I'm gonna do it backwards. What's up, everyone? I'm trying to figure out this thing, but it doesn't seem to be working. Free clothes, 3 hoes in a Gatorade, white socks, black chucks, looking like a potato cake. Xbox on the bus, just so we can play the game. Banging on my chest after I fuck, just like a rank change. New whip at the crib, but I let my cousin drive. Told him quit his 9 to 5. Niggas gonna be rich for life, buzzing like a beehive. Look into my brother's eyes, blood thicker than water. I got you, forget them other guys. Jumping in the crowd together, make my mama proud forever, but nobody tell her we got them. this one. So I don't know if you can increase the when decrementing, multiply the current rate. If you, so how do you increase it? Do I multiply it? Because it just disappears. We could do a fade in, then we can know. 22 degrees. So delta equals speed. That doesn't make sense. So I do var alpha. CTX.global alpha equals alpha. Maybe I gotta do this. Plus equals 1. Since we're changing it, I don't exactly know how. Because this is doing is equals, but alpha plus equals delta. So if I do this, I turn this on, turn it off, and it disappears. But when I turn it off, it's supposed to reappear instead. Maybe, let me get rid of all this. I don't know if that does anything there. That might be causing an issue, maybe. So this ghost mode is on, but when I turn it off, it disappears. Maybe, hold on. Let me try something like that. Look, I do this. So it's light, but it disappears. It just disappears. It just disappears. Why? Is it because, hold on, let me try something. I've been vacant for a minute. I don't really want the beef and getting vacant for a minute. Got you bitch, you getting naked for a minute. I can take a lady, turn into a lake, I'm jumping in it. Let me try something here. I shouldn't have needed to do this, but if I do that, let me try. This should only run once. Well, let's see how many times it runs. Ooh, shit. Alright, let's try this. So here's our console. Let's draw. We draw. Turn this on. We should get tests. Turn it off. Alright, so But, so nothing here obviously runs. What is this for? Oh, that's for that. Remove class. Yeah, if this is true. Let me see if I can find another. We could do fade in. Let me try fade in. Wait, what? This isn't even a fill in. Oh, here. Do, 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 do. But how does the global alpha on this change? Because the global alpha equals 1. Reset alpha. Because we reset the alpha right here. Do I not need this? No, it still disappears. In which this image, I don't get it. This image is a new image. We set the source to you know what I think we can do? Hold on a second. I think, let me try this. We could do this. Ghost tool. How about we do this? We do all layers. Close new here. Oh no, what happened? How about we do this? We do this. We do this. We do push. So I'm trying to think. If we create an array that has all the images, that means when we turn it off, this is capturing the image. So we need to push that over. So if we push it, that means here we should be able to do this here, right? I believe so. That means we wouldn't have to do this. But if we, hold on, if we create a new when we hit that button though, we should probably empty the array. So we'll empty the array at the beginning, but not in the for loop, because that'll fuck things up. So look, if I hit this, that goes like that. Still. What? How? Maybe. Wait. Is this even updating? I know yesterday it was updating, but I don't know if today it's doing the same thing. Do this, and then I do that. Oh, no, it is updating today. Okay, I'm just dumb. Is this inside of anything? No. So we're setting, if it has it equals true, we're setting this to x minus 1, which would be 0. We're pushing image.source, so let's do console.log here. I don't think, maybe it can't handle that string? Let me try. Because it should be working. So let's see, let us see. So look at this. So we draw, we do this. Okay, is that the whole thing? Yeah, okay, and then if I hit it again, fail to draw image, provide value is not type. But if I did this of 0, it would give me that. How is this not of type? But if I console log image here, oh wait, hold on, let me try this. That's the source, but I need to push image. Let me try that. I do this, do that, do this, do that. Alright, it works. So then if I do a new frame and I do this, it should do those two, bring it back. Yes sir, that works. We did it. We did it. Look at that. So now you could do like a stick figure like thing. You could do like animation thing. What's up, Infinity? How you doing? How you doing? We just solved this. So the ghost layer thing is done. I could take this stuff out. Alright, so that's done, the ghost tool. And so we need to say this is done. Eyedropper tool we need to fix. Shape tool. Pen tool is done, sort of. A move tool. Oh, and then settings section for the ghost thing. A rotate tool. So this needs shape. move tool needs shape slash text needs shape slash text burn. So let me finish the duplicate layers. Let's fix that. I don't know what I was having issues with the duplicate layers, so let me see what the issue was with that. So if I did this, when do you think it'll be done? So this is school project, so I still got 2 more months to do it. So by the end of this semester, it'll be out. So this is the duplicate layer. If I duplicate it, I can't draw. That's the issue, I think. Let me see if there's any errors that we're getting. We're getting no errors. As for why we can't draw, I don't know. Let me see. Maybe when we duplicate the layers, are we having an issue with something? Duplicate this layer. 9K subscribers. Yes, sir. On the road to 10K. Let me see the thing. It's updating. Yeah, everything's coming together. So, in terms of the drawing, let me, hold on, I think I might have to if selection yeah, we need to fix this, because when I do this, so for this tool, we need to fix that. Let me fix that real quick. But when I do this, what is it doing? Oh, it's not doing anything because of everything's like disabled on the site for some reason, or not the site. The way you're going at the end. Hey, 15K, I'll be fine with that. That'd be cool. We need to set hold on. We need to set I'm trying to think what we need to do here. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? If we duplicate the layer, that means we need to duplicate the layer on every instance. So if I say we need to set a global variable for var duplicate layer equals false. So I need to say when I duplicate this layer, this needs to be set to true, and then when I go to here, and I say or duplicate layer equals true. At the end of this, if duplicate layer, like that. So that way we can do this. So let me check that. Oh, and did you like NF's new song Lost? Oh, I loved it. It was great. Alright, so if I click here, it shouldn't be doing this down here. So for some reason still, when I click on the canvas, there's an event listener. There's an event listener that's for when I click. So let me search event. When I click, I think it's got to be update layout, because if does not equal dropper does not equal selection, because dropper is when I click. Let me make sure it's actually. Yeah, mode equals dropper. Then this doesn't need a mode. So you made a world record? Did I? Oh, yeah, that world record video. It's just a joke video. Yeah. Change layers, this updates the layout. But we also need to know if we're using those tools and we change the layout, we need to set that to be true. So I need to say or change layout, or not change layout, change layer equals true. Because we're gonna do this, we're gonna say change layer equals true. At the end of this, we're gonna say, well, we can't do a switch statement here, so it's whatever. So that's that. When I do, where is it? We did. We need to also do if new layer equals true. Do I? How? I'm 22 by the way. I'm 22. Do I already have a? Alright, so that's fine. Then I need to say if new layer equals true. So we set that to false here. And then up here we need to say so these are pretty much our handlers up here. Everything up here is like how we handle things. This needs to be needed. When we say update layout though. Why not? So this is for onload. When we do mouse down, if our mode does not equal dropper. Let me try this. If I do this, I look younger. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, I shave often, so maybe that's why. Like, when I shave, I look like a little child. Alright, so if I do this, and I click, what are these numbers? Okay, it still did test. So if mode equals selection, oh wait, or if it doesn't equal dropper. So this is, I think, where the issue lies, but we also need to do, we could take this out. There's another thing we could take out here. Hold on. Call an ambulance. There's another thing that I got to take out. I think it's we're gonna need this page open here, but this is the issue here. Find X and Y, have read values. But if I do mode is dropper. I don't even shape yet. Hey, it'll get there. Dropper, mode equals dropper. If mode does not equal dropper, or if mode does not equal dropper, they shouldn't run. If mode or so wait, this is basically saying true, false. So this runs true. This would run true. But wait, this is where only one of these have to be true. So let me take this out and try that. 56 plus 48. No, what? 112? No, 114. 104. Alright, let me try this. So if I do this, I click. Yeah, see, it doesn't work then. But if I do this and I click, it does it. So I need to also say, is there a way? Yeah, it's 104. Is there a way to do that? Like, I would finally close all these things now because I don't need it. But how do? Is there a way to do? I think it's called Zippo. But I need to think if this is for dropper. If it doesn't equal dropper, does that mean I just need to change this to be if it equals everything else? We got pen. We got pen, eraser, text, selection, and eyedropper. So we need to change that to be if it equals pen or mode equals eraser or mode equals text. Let me see if there's anything else that I did that with. This will have to change to this. Because if it equals true, so if it equals these, we want to update the layout, so that's fine. Like $1 million. Alright, that should be good there. So let me try this. Alright, so if I click, nothing happens. Let me see. Hold on. It looks like this update layout didn't work once. So let me try something here. And that's because of this. And we wanted, I think we want to do this. So that way it runs at least once. No, it didn't run. Is it because of... Hold on. Like $1 million. I feel like $1 million. Is it because of selection? Future. It didn't update. Alright, why is that? Can I draw on it? Oh, I can draw on it. It just didn't update the thing there. Wait a second. 4. Where did this come from? I'll add like a delete thing here so you could delete the frames out or which ones you don't want. So I think it'll be cool. And then we need to add a delete layer here. We need to add a delete layer. But we need to fix these issues first. Let me, hold on. Let me just do that. Because it seemed to have worked then. And I'll probably add the delete layer and the delete frames tonight. Alright. So it does that, and if I do this, it's not picking up the color here. I don't get it. I don't know why. It's supposed to. Ooh. I need to think of why it does this extra one here. When I do update layout, I need to, it appends this here. Place images here, append child. So if I took this out, let me see what it does. So it does that, and then new layer should fix that. No? Oh yeah, because it's supposed to append one. What? So it's supposed to append those images there, but is images? Hold on. Console.log images. Does that mean I am starting off with 2 images somehow? I think so, because I know we have a background canvas, which might explain it. No, we only have 1. So why does the current layer length equals 1? So why does it want to append another? Let me see, append. What is this? What is this? If current layer dot length is greater than 1. This might be what the issue is. Okay. New layer. That's fine. Why is there 2 now? So wait, if I do, okay, so look, if I do new layer, that means this will have 3? Yeah. Okay. So I know, let me keep that commented. I don't know. And then we need to do, when we hit new layer, I don't know. We want to update the layout, but I don't know. Current layer dot length. Current layer dot length. That means this doesn't make sense because current layer dot length. Like if I switch to this, current layer dot length is 1. If I switch to this, I do new layer, I switch back. It gets 4. Why? And that has to do with something here. Because somewhere when we hit new layer, we're appending also to so where are we doing here, new layer? Somehow we are appending to current layer somewhere. Current layer. Here, current layer push. Selected layer. So I don't know. Whole thing is breaking. So X layer, when we click on layer, X equals length plus 1. When we click on we click on layer X, selected layer, current layer is selected layer equals X. Okay, yeah, this makes sense. So yeah, so +1, length +1. We create a new array, we push 1, yes. Current layer, push this, so it equals X. I don't believe we changed X, and I don't know why it keeps doing that. I really don't know why it's still doing that. I don't believe we changed X in any way. I told you to. Current layer equals layer selected. We push it, which is correct. We create. Something here isn't being updated. Let me check something. So we go here, something isn't being updated to the correct position when we hit new layer. One of these variables aren't changing, and that's why. So if I hit new layer, let me see what variables are not changing. Hold on. We have current layer. We have selected layer 2, which is correct. Current position 1. Layer current position 1 and 1. So with that in mind, I believe that's all of it. When we change layers, where's my change layers? Change layers, we set selected layer equals this attribute dot value. Update layout is appending for some reason. So when we do update layout, it's right here. We're appending current layer dot length, which is 1. So we're setting 0. Images source. Alright. So we do place images here, which we get load images here. Append child images. Images.source current layer X. Current layer X, which is 0. Current layer, which is 0 right here. We do place images here, append images. And so we should be appending one image, which is this image. But for some reason, it's appending 2 images. In which I believe it's because if current layer is greater than or equal to 0. Current layer is this. Does selected layer have anything to do with this? Current layer equals window.selected layer. What does this look like? So there's an issue here with this. So I don't selected layer equals this attribute. I think this is where the issue is here. If layer images dot length. What is this? This is 2. We do +1, which is 3 because we started 1. because that's for a loop, or it's for a loop, but it's because we can't start at 0, because it wouldn't work that way. So we're appending 2 images when we current layer length. Current layer length is changing. So we need to look for current layer and see what's happening here. Oh wait, is it this? If we when we hit create, we do this. If current layer length equals 20, current layer push, which makes sense. So let me try this. I took this out. Let me try that. Alright, and it stopped. This stopped. If I do new layer, I go to here. No, that didn't work. Alright, so it isn't that, but we do know it is current layer for a push. What is this? This is for duplicate. Select the layer equals F. Let me try this. Hold on. Console.log F. Console.log current layer. So we fixed the issue with the second thing, appending, but I don't know if that's exactly fixed yet. So if I do new layer, we get 2. And this only has 1. So X is 2. Selected layer is 2. Current layer push. Canvas image. Hold on a second. Oh wait. This might be wrong. So if we do that, and then if I do go to create, and I do create this, let me check this now. So if I hit this, why do we still only have... Oh wait, this didn't do create. I thought new layers does create, in which create was supposed to echo out. Oh, I think I see why here. Okay. So let me take that out of here. Put that there. And then what else does that function do? New layers does update layer listeners and update hover. Update layer listeners shouldn't really be a problem. Change layers, change view. This doesn't do anything. But change layers does, I think, change this. So let me console out the selected layer. Console.log selected layer. That should be 2. And then this, if I do that. So let me try this. We're basically just debugging a lot of stuff right now. I have to find the root of this problem, and I simply don't know where it is. But if we could find where the current changes, then it will be good. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So 629. Yeah, 6. Wait a second. Is change layers not? Let me just check something real quick. What? Hold on. I click the pen tool and I hit new layer. And I hit this. It's the same thing. So it's not that. No way, no way. No way, no way. This array 2. We have 1 and then we have 2. Let me, hold on. This is for the layers, but I don't know what this is like right here. This shouldn't be. Hold on. No way, no way. It does a push to it though, so let me see what the pushes do for it. Current layer splice, we do that. We push if it's a canvas to mouse up. Let me comment this out again. No way, no way, no way, no way. And then this one, that's for create duplicates. That's a bit different. We still have to fix that. But we push here, and this is for new layers. So let me take this out, just in case. Resets, that's different. Alright, so let me try this. So do this. It should be empty. And it's still 2. Why? What is... If current layer.length equals 20, but that shouldn't be true, so that's okay. Current layer dot current layer dot length. So wait, window layer selected. I think I might have found it because we set this to current layer, which is this. If I change this to 2, not 2. And we set it to that because we didn't push to it. But selected layer 421. It was that. 422. It was empty. So that means in our code here. Right, so I could undo this. So what did I do? It's gotta be the window thing. Selected layer. So we gotta keep looking at that window. When we hit new layer, length +1. We're at 2. So the layer's at 2. So if I do this. So look at this. When we look at it, when it loads, we have this. We have layers 1 here, current layer, so which is 0 and 1. I think the layers 1. So layers 2 doesn't have anything here. So when layer 1x, length +1. When we hit new layers, let me conflog x here. And then we need to check something else here. Because at 421, it was layer 1, which is that, okay. So this is the root of our problem right here. And for some reason it's appending another image to it, which it shouldn't be. And which I think I can break that down. Duplicate this layer is a bit different. What the heck is selected layer? Selected layer is 1 to begin with. And then X is, man, I don't know why it's pushing to it, because it says current layer equals that, equals new array. What is this? Hold on. Duplicate this layer. Window layer X equals. Oh, that makes sense. So current layer equals that. Current layer push, in which we got selected layer, which at this point, why do we do this? Oh wait, there's a reason why. Let me hold on. Does it actually change? Or... But how's everyone doing today? I'm just chilling, working on this. I got a class at 7. And so I'm just hoping. Alright, so let me go to this. Alright, so I hit new layer, and I don't know why that feels like it's dark, but I don't know. 212, what is this? 418, hold on. Selected layer is selected layer was 1, and then we switched it to 2. And then our current layer 423. This is our current layer, which was empty. Wait a second. Current layer. That doesn't make sense. Current. If we. Current layer, we echo back. We push the. Hold on. Because based on that doesn't make sense. Because it looks like it's pushing the 1. Alright, so look at this. So if we do this, we hit new layer, 212. But what is this? 421 was with the selected layer. 424 was the current layer, which should be the same thing. And then 426 is the current layer with the image push to it, in which what is so when I switch layers, when I change layers, our selected layer is selected layer is 2. Because that's the one that we're selected on. But when we click on this, current layer window, update layout. It's got to be update layout. That's the last thing I think it's got to be. I don't get it. Something in this code doesn't make sense here. If anyone knows, you know, I'd appreciate it. Hold on. This isn't even updated. Oh man, it's so annoying. Like, I wrote the code, but it just doesn't, it just isn't working, you know? Current layer length, load images. We're not changing anything here, so this append shouldn't matter. Because we're not changing anything. So like, let me show you here. So, image change. We're not, this does nothing here. Or it does something, but I'm gonna go through the code bit by bit. This is when we change images. So let me do this. Mouse position X, Y. When we change images. This is for when we update the layout. Then class name images. So when we change layers. When we change layers. So this is where we change selected layer. Current layer equals window. Yeah. Change layer equals true. Selected layer equals Z. If Z has selected class, selected layer equals 1. So when we change to 1, but we're not pushing update, we're not pushing anything. So this is all good here. This is all good. This is all good. This is all good. This is good. This is what I had to take out because it was adding the second image here for some reason. So taking this out fixed it, but I left it there because I'm not exactly sure yet. This. But this is for the event listener for going forward and going back. We're not clicking these buttons. So these should not matter right here. Everything here should be good. This should be good. This is good. Reset, we're not clicking it, so that's good. Duplicating, this isn't being clicked on, so we should be good. New layers. This is what we need to look at here. I feel like maybe it's because it's in this thing here. So we have a length of, I'm gonna try and think of this. We have a length of we have one layer. X should be 2 because we're doing a new layer. On layer 2, because of this X, we're gonna have a new array. We push 1. Current position is 1 for that layer. Go down, go down, go down. go down, all this, good. Selected layer equals X, which is 2. Do we use selected layer at all? We don't use selected layer at all. So, moving it earlier, we don't use it until here. So let me just get all these console logs out, clean it up. So this is 2. Current layer would be this. We don't use current layer at all. At all up here. But everything's fine when we hit new layer. Everything is fine, I believe. Let me add that there. I don't think it matters. Let me add an underscore to this because it seems to be already used. Wait. I don't think that is causing the issue, but you never know. And is it because, no, because I know you can't have the same, for some reason, I don't know. Let me try something there. I don't think that would be the issue though, because I already tested. Layer 1. Let me check everything. Make sure everything's correct with the layers. Can't believe this whole thing is, this whole part is taking an hour to figure out. It's so annoying. Like literally yesterday was like 2 hours of just doing nothing really, because we were just trying to figure out what was wrong. First 30 minutes today, I fixed it. This whole hour I've done nothing really. So look at this. We had that. This should be false, right? Yeah, that's false. So we hit new layer. 2, 2, 2, 2. That's false. Select the layer, current position. But if I say layer 1 has 2. Hold on a second. What's pushing the layer 1? Create. Create pushes the layer 1. That's what we're doing wrong here. So we need to do but we need it on create. Hold on. Let me try this. Okay. Let me try that. I think I found it. So look, new layer. I go to this. I do this. Can I, hold on. I draw. I go to here. Draw. Go to here. new layer. If I go to here, I think we fixed it. We fixed it. So let me take out all the console logs out here. And then the duplicate layer will fix it a second. So we gotta fix the eyedropper tool. So like you see this, for some reason it's not working with the color picker. I don't know, let me go to the inspect element, see if there's an issue with the code for some reason. Yeah, it's returning an error. Zoom in, find X and Y. So let me see why it's doing that with the eyedropper tool. What? Eyedropper 86. If eyes equals true, which they are, 730 script. 730. If mode does not equal selection, color value of color picker. Is this not? Guess we'll do it like this. I don't know. Let me try that. Alright, so look, if I do this, it's still not changing the color. Why is that? Zoom in, cannot find style of log. What? Cannot find style of no. 86. Element by ID by IMG. What is this? Is this IMG? Yeah, ID, IMG. Is there another IMG on here? No. So get element by ID, image, IMG? Yeah. Element by ID. I guess we could just do it like this instead. When I do zoom in, it's event and then if my image source. What does zoom in do? My canvas 0. I think it's eyes. I don't think eyes. Hold on. Yeah, eyes equals true. Like, whoa. Freaking no, thank you. Console, let me try this. So console.log my canvas. Okay. And then we do console what? .log my image source. So we got that. We pass it through. Zoom in shouldn't matter, because I think zoom in would be true regardless. So, zoom in would be true regardless. In terms of this, hold on. So look, I click this. It doesn't change color. That's not the zoom in problem. That's the dropper color problem. Which color picker? Let me see. ID equals color picker. Because if I do this, so I think, yeah, this still works like that. But the issue that there is oh, I need to add 1. Hold on. It makes no sense to have 1.25 if you can't go back to 1. Alright, hold on. I forgot where I was going. Zoom multi. Where is the? Oh, it's the same thing. Zoom in does. Do I even need to do that? There's 4 people here. Quiet. Y'all are quiet today, huh? Alright, so let me hold on. So and then we gotta fix the duplicate layer, which I'll fix in a second. I wanna fix this. So if I do here, we need to go up, which is Y. So we need to if it's Y, we need to I thought I had it before. I don't know. I guess something messed it up. No, that's lower. So I gotta increase that. And if that's... we're gonna have to change something else here also. So it's closer now, but we need to move it up a little bit more. And it does this because there's an offset, but other than that, it should work throughout the whole thing. Still off. Let me try 96. Might just be 100. I don't know. Nope, that's too much. Let me try 90. Alright, so look at this. Alright, it just needs to be like 2 more. Alright, so look at this. Alright, so, but if I go up to here, yeah, this has to be moved. So if that's up there, I don't know if it has to be 73. Let me look at this. So if I put it here, let me try, what's this, Y? Let me try and change it to 92. Yeah. If we do it like that, so up here, our Y I think is good. Our X position needs to be moved a little bit, and that means X I think needs to be, if it's 82, I think we need to change it to 87. Alright, so look at this. I'm gonna try and center this there. Yeah, our X needs to be a little bit more. Maybe 89. I guess also 92. Let me try that. Because if I do this, so look here, that are, oh no, that's fine here. But if I go to here, it kind of messes up a bit up here. Like, look, if I try and do the center of that, it just needs to be a little bit more, which I think I did change it, so let me try that. Alright, so if I put this in the center of this, or try to, yeah, that's fine. Is it? Why is it still? I don't know if 73 is the perfect spot for it. Like, why is it? It's still off. Like, look at that. Like, what? I mean, it's just to get the color, but I mean, it's still. Like, let me try this. So 3 times. Like, look at that. I'm supposed to be on his eye. Maybe let's change it back to 73. X. Current Y, X. I'll keep it like that there. I don't know. I'm working. Alright, so no, 82 is a bit much. I do whatever I want. Yeah, hold on. Hold on. Oh. Never mind, I missed a phone call. I'll just have a voicemail. It's whatever. I know what it's about. A phone call. Alright. I think that's better right there. That's better. I mean, it's not always gonna be perfect. But like, yeah. It's the best I think I can do. I mean, this is definitely something hard to do with that. Why it's not changing color, I don't know. Look at this. What the fuck? What is this? Why is it like this? What's my current Y? Current X, current Y, 85. So if it equals 85, it's the details. Let it come down, tell me what to do. I do whatever I want, I do whatever I want, yeah. Hold on. Wait, what? If it's... So say I want to get this. What's my current X? Current Y is 85. That equals 85. We need to do... It's our X position that we need to change. Our current X is this. How does this work? Our current Y is 85. So this is the code here. So this is the code. Our current Y, if it's less than 5 or 85, less than or equal to, be 92 minus current Y. So our current Y so we're up here. Current Y is 36, so that's up here. But if I go to here, it starts messing up, like... But why is that? Because our current Y then, or what? Hold on. Is 88, which this doesn't make sense because hold on, let me just change this back to 73. I don't think this will hurt. What the hell? What? Maybe, hold on. I'm down the street in my new whip. So I think this has to be lowered. So let me change this to like 80, just 80. Because the reason that there's like a in between is because of the top here. It reaches the top of this. So as you can see, up above, you see the line that's above this, it moves. And that's because that's the edge of the frame of the image. Because we're in like the corner here pretty much. Alright, so that 80, hold on. This shouldn't be at 80. So look at this. So when we go to here, we go down. And then it kind of just skips over this. So maybe we could change this back to 73. I feel like we're just converting everything back to what it was. I don't understand what I'm doing here. So like here, but it still skips it. If I go over here on here, there's a big offset, which I think that's why I wanted to do this here, because of that giant offset. If I change this back to 73 with that change though, no. Alright, so here. Alright, so if I go to here, we're pretty much on top of it. Go to here. Yeah, we're pretty much on top of it. What the hell did I do? Alright. But there's this awkward line right here. Like, see right here, like on top of, I can't do this. Nice new overlay. It's been the same overlay for like 2 months now. So for some reason, when I go over this, I don't know why it just cuts off. Let me see what my current Y is. It's 84. But with my code here, if it's 84. It's 84. But it shouldn't even do that though. Hello, what doing? I'm working on a Chrome extension. Why do you open up over here? That's awkward. So if I hover over this now, Why is there like this invisible line that I can't move around over here? Like, there's like this invisible, like, only up here. So if I go here, I don't get it. 73. What is the extension supposed to do? It's supposed to like be sort of like a Photoshop type thing. I don't know. Is X position? So X position is here, in which if I move this X position, my Y position stays 0, but my X position isn't changing. Unless this is where X equals 78. I'll probably look at this later. This is something else. Let's fix the duplicate layers. So I draw on this. I do a new layer. Draw on this. So if I want to duplicate the layer, say I want to duplicate this layer. Duplicate it. Can I still draw? Like it doesn't let me draw. But it doesn't, I think maybe I gotta set the output again. Let me close that. So I think what I gotta do is change the output again to, where the hell is it? This. So I think when we do duplicate layer, this layer, I think we should do draw. So that way it updates that. So if I duplicate it, I still can't draw. I don't know why. So if we duplicate the layer, why can't we draw? Everything's separated. We do draw. It should be sort of like when we do new layer. New layer. When we do new layer, at the end of it, we do all this. When we say duplicate this layer, are we doing the same thing? Create. So we're not doing create, but we're doing create duplicate, which for create duplicate, I think everything's fine with that. Where is that? Create duplicate here. So we gotta check with update that. We gotta check with create. What does create do that we don't do? It does all this, which adds event listeners. Can I do? But what does duplicate this layer? I feel like I'm missing something here. So create duplicate. What is this? This creates here. I don't fuck with you. Last year. Let me copy this and then do this. And then let me put this over here. What happened to this song? And then this is basically create, but let's see what the difference is. That for the reason why we're not just doing create. Mouse move, find X and Y, false. Canvas, mouse move, mouse down. If pen tool. Oh, we're gonna need to update that then. So wait, let me just do this the other way around. This is this function. And then create duplicate is here. So I need to add this here to mouse down. And then I need to add this for here. That goes up to go forward, it goes up to here. So like that. It needs to do, it does the update layout. Does it do update layout again? Doesn't look like it does update layout again, in which is probably why so that might be that. So let's try that. Can it stop opening on this window? Oh my god. So let's try this. Look, so I draw, duplicate the layer. I still can't draw. Let me try. Nothing's happening. And there's no errors. So why is that happening? I don't know. Something's not being updated in here. So we did update layout. How come we can't draw? How come we can't draw? Mouse down, mouse up. We already did all this. Duplicate this layer. Take this out. Too much. For some reason, I think it has to do, like with new layer, when we do new layer, we're able to draw. But when we do we have Do we have duplicate this layer? Yeah, we do that. Get new canvas. Yeah, we do all this. So why does it? Let me check something here. Where's my? No budget. Hit the ground running. Hit the ground running. Hit the ground. Hit the ground. Hit the ground running. Alright, so look at this. So if I do this, duplicate this layer. Let me check something real quick. What is our current layer? I have a feeling that something here might be the same. Selected 2, selected layer images. Canvas 1, canvas 2, which is correct. What? If we duplicate the layer, what is layer current position? What is this? Everything's set to 2, as it should. What is this? Nothing. Right. This is correct. Update layer listeners, which I think if I run this, if I run all of these, hold on. Does that mean I can draw? No. But update layer listeners. Duplicate layer should be false at this point. Yeah, it's false at this point. Sheesh. Image change. When do we... Is this... Hold on. When we change images. So that would be like when we hit new layer.
Yeah, get off of your ass, little nigga. The whole world awaits you. Success ain't gonna chase you. First you
Selected images.
Honestly, I'd hate to see you in a drive-through. Cause I know you can do what I do. Cause I know you was born to fly too.
Image change. That's different. Okay, hold on. Change of view. What is this?
You wake up and act complacent. Watch videos of girls when they ass is shaking. Don't you want a girl in real life? Don't you want a crib you can fuck all night? Don't you want to buy your mom something real nice? Don't you want to
What is? Hold on.
Don't you want to pull up in the ride that you don't even drive? Hop out the back like surprise. Don't you want to rock some kicks that don't nobody have? And tell a lame nigga be quiet. I'm not saying that that's all that matters, but you got dreams you should be chasing after. But you got goals that you'll never achieve by chilling. Thought you was about that action. Time move fast, so you gotta move quicker, or you gonna be 32 and it's gonna hit you. You ain't never really did nothing. You a fun ass nigga. You don't wanna be that nigga. The time is now. Right now. The time is now. Right now. The time is now.
Change layers. Var layers equals this. Attribute layers. So are we changing this at all? Are we using it? Time is now. Time is now. Alright, that's not done. So back at the bottom here. When we do update layout. Sheesh. 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 XY does not equal selection. But it doesn't equal. Mode would be. Oops. Mode is pen. And just do it. But it's not doing find X and Y, because when we do duplicate layer, let me try this. So like we could easily do this. So what we can do, instead of duplicate this layer, we could do this. So let me do this again. Oop, not that. Put this over here. We can do this. We can take this out. And we're gonna do this instead. When we do duplicate this layer, we're gonna do create. But instead of that, because duplicate layer is true, we're gonna say this. So for this, if okay, layer this, else this, and we're gonna do all this in here and here. Take this, put it in here. Let's line reindent so it's clean. We're gonna do that. Outside of the X and Y stuff here, or the mouse move, this is the same, this is the same here. Mouse up. Oh yeah. I don't think we really changed anything here. Yeah, everything up here looks the same. Image source. So this is one thing. This is the same. This is the same. So mouse over. So that I think would be the same there. I think we could just do that. So if I do this, duplicate. Well, it worked fine there. Let me see. No errors, but let me just. Alright, so that helped clean up some of the code actually. Like it actually helped clean up a lot of the code. Because instead of like 100 lines of code here, now we could just do this. We'll clean some of these up here. New layers is here. Duplicate this layer. So we do create. Update layer listeners. Update hover, update layout. Create, update hover layout. Okay. Why is this acting different? Select a layer. Fill rectangle. This. Canvas image. Hold on a second. I think this was the same. This was the same issue I think we had with the other thing above. Because this, if I do, hold on, console.log this, and then compare it to this here, console.log canvas image, I think we're gonna get two different things here, but we will see. Everything else looks fine. I got an email. Hold on. Hold on, I gotta respond to this email. I've been out for 72 hours.
I ain't sleep. I put out with money all on my brain. 2 days straight with liquor all in my vein. In the grass with insects I interchange. Laying amongst the creatures whose features don't feel the pain. Load up ashes and tap my grandma's remains. And gave it hole in my soul from the place that she used to stay. Who am I to the people that's on my page? So different to all the people I see on the day to day. I stumble home from the studio that I built, reflecting on life, and then I can
I've been out for 72 hours.
got everything that I wanted, but somehow I'm not fulfilled. My girl head is on a silk pillow. I watched an interview with Will and Jada talking about life. Will thought that success was gonna make him happy. His daughter made with my hair and then she shaved it. Oh, Willow. Didn't wanna do it, then that made him believe. Maybe we should simplify and live like Adam and Eve. Cause people taking bites from the family tree. And I don't ever post what I don't want you to see. To try to keep you intrigued. Delusional. That's the usual. You should know. I got a crucial flow. I'm human though.
Do, 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 do. Do. Alright, so let me try this. I have to right click it. I got a voicemail. So let's look at this. So if I hit new layer, this is what it is. When I do this though, and I hit duplicate layer, this is what it is. So I think instead of, we're doing window here, instead of this, I think fill rectangle. If I do window current layer, right? Or is that not? Yo, hold on, let me try this. So let me do this up here. And then we do current layer here. Right? 'Cause current layer is current layer is this. So it's gonna ask for, hold on. Then I could just, I think I can just do this then. I can't draw. I don't know why. What? What happened? I think it had to do with this. I think doing that messed it up. I'll figure it out another time. Like probably later today. What else are we gonna do? Let's do the shape tool, because a lot of this relies on the shape tool. So for the shape tool, well, we don't have, hold on. Let me do a settings page here. And not PHP, HTML. And then let's just copy. Basically just gonna be like this here, but for, and then instead of this, we're gonna do this here. I'm gonna say ghost opacity. So it's gonna be value's gonna be of what point? It's at 0.5. I think we set it to. So we can set it to 0 to 1, and its value is 0.5. And then I think we can set increments. What is it? Steps? What's the let me see. Yeah, step is 0.1. So instead of this, we're gonna say ghost opacity. Ghost opacity input. So this is gonna be for the other tools here. I just add it in script up here because it doesn't really matter. Alright, and then so when we do this, we need to create another one, or not a listener. We'll just create a function. So we're gonna say, oh, we need a button anyways for it, so let's just create settings.js. And it's basically just gonna be like how do we do, hold on. On input course. Okay. Listeners. That can be there. Dropper color. So we're gonna do this here. Basically, like in text tools. So instead of this, we're gonna do ghost input, a ghost opacity. This doesn't matter. Why do I feel like something's wrong here? I feel like we could just do it this way. Yeah, we could just do it this way. Opacity equals 1, that's true. New ghost opacity equals ghost opacity value. I spelled ghost wrong. Input. And then CSS opacity. This doesn't matter here. On ghost opacity input change, which is gonna be ghost opacity input change here. We need to add that to bottom here. So we're gonna do, what was it, ghost? Oh wait, no, this can be settings. And then we need to create a thing when we click on it. So let me get a gears icon. If I get a gears icon, then I can add it. Here's the perfect one for settings. Please be PNG. Yes, it's a PNG. We're gonna do settings. Where's my images? Here. I think I gotta do like this tool. And then on here, that we can close. Where's the, here, we gotta do this pretty much. We gotta do settings, tools. Alright, we set this to false. Everything else can be turned off here. I think everything else is good. If we close this, do this, we should have a gear icon there now. Yeah, so we click this, and it's supposed to be less, so hold on. Something's not right here. Ghost opacity input here. This has to do with the CSS, so hold on. This I could close. there's that. And then when I change it though, ghost opacity input here has to be the attribute of the new ghost opacity input here. So it didn't change. Why is that? On input change ghost opacity. We close this. On ghost opacity change, we get ghost opacity. This? I don't. What do we need this for here? Ghost opacity input equals this. On change, we get ghost opacity of value. We're setting ghost opacity input value equal to this. So let me try that. Hey, we also gotta fix the other thing too for when we oh, I know why. Hold on. When we go to here, we gotta call it. Where is it? We have to do a set timeout function, and we'll set it to that. So we don't need this because it should be correct now. I think I close this tab. Close that. Alright, so that's working. But what we also need to do is when we run it, we need to say function change ghost opacity. And so what we're gonna do is we're gonna set a global variable here, and where we are gonna do this because we're assuming that it's turned on. Hold on, this we should change it to 0.5. What's up, Elm? How you doing? That should be fine. So then if we do this, we should do this here. We're gonna say Argos layer equals this. So it's gonna be like that, and then we're gonna set it to this pretty much here. Let's try that. Alright, so if I draw, doing this shouldn't change anything, but I do new layer, I draw again, I turn this on, then interesting. So how come it didn't? Oh, hold on. That's why. Alright, so now I draw, new layer, I draw. I turn the ghosting on. This should be working now. Trying to think, hold on, oh. We need to do it like we did up here actually, instead. Because we're not trying to erase it, we're just trying to change the opacity. So let me try that instead. So let's, hopefully this works. This, new layer, this. We do this. Yeah, look at that. So now we can change the opacity of how we want to do it. So if I do a new layer though, oh, I'm on the wrong tool. It doesn't do it for here. So when we do new layer, I think I want to do it for this function here. So let's create a global variable here for ghost tool. Var ghost tool opacity equals 0.5. So that way we set the default to this. When we do this, I want it to change this also. So then we could create this into a function here. So this ends right here. We need to create this into a function so that when we hit new layer or duplicate layer, it does this. So new layer here, duplicate layer here, which is create. So when we do create, we want to run this function if it's enabled. So let me go back up here. We sort of want to do it like this. Like this. So like this. And then when we do create, let's do, oh, that's the wrong place. Where the hell's it about here? So this function here, at the end of this, we are gonna do another function for function update ghost layers. And we're gonna do this. This should be correct if this mode is on. We're gonna do this, and then I think we want to do it like this. So when we hit create, I want to do, if it's on, we run this function. So that way, when we hit a new layer or duplicate a layer, it creates, it does the previous ghost. So let me show you. So I draw. If I have this turned on, if I hit new layer, what the hell? It was supposed to update that when I hit new layer. Did I get any errors? No. I didn't get any errors for some reason. I don't need this because we already know that's true. If this, okay, so this is different. We want to change that. There's a lot of processing right now. I think that's because the, hold on. It was making the stream lag. There was something wrong with it. What is going on with my computer right now? Everything's dying. Alright, so we want to say if ghost icon, ID ghost icon. So instead of this, we want to do ghost icon. So let me try that. Alright, so let me try this. So if I draw, I turn this on, I hit new layer, it didn't do it. If ghost mode has class mode on, when we do new layer, we do create, right? Yeah, we do create, so it's update ghost layers, in which if this has class, we can take this out because we know that's true. Layer current position length, layer. Oh wait, this. Pretty sure layer current position. Yeah, we change all this, so we might want to do this at the end of create, like here. So we draw. What? Hold on. I had to fix that. I don't know why it does that sometimes. So we draw. If I turn this on and I hit new layer. Okay, it does that. And then new layer. Oh, it deletes that. It's because the previous one already has 0.5. That's why. So instead of this, I think we gotta do this here. We gotta do this minus 1 in order to get the previous one, I think. So if I do this, turn this on, new layer, it works. I draw, new layer, it works. I draw, new layer, it works. Reset. Reset doesn't do completely everything. That has to be fixed. I'll probably fix that tonight. But let's check the duplicate. So this, we turn this on, we duplicate. Do this. Oh yeah, we can't draw. But I'm trying to think, does that make sense if we duplicate? If we duplicate, does it make sense? Yes, it does make sense, because if we're doing frames, we want it to be like, yeah, alright, that makes sense. Thank God I'm futuristic, yeah. Five and some autographs. Wait a second, what the heck? So I turned this on, and it doesn't exist. Is that why I can't draw? It is. Alright, so I figured that part out. I need to write this down, because I'm not going to fix it right now, but the layer thing is just turn off the view for the layer on duplicate layer. Alright, I'm gonna save that for later because this makes sense now. And if I hit duplicate, what did it? This doesn't look duplicated. So if I hit duplicate, maybe that has to be in view. Duplicate it. There's a lot going on here that what the heck? The whole stream is lagging. I don't know why the whole stream was lagging. Let me wait till it catches up so I can start talking. I think it had to do with what I was doing. I'll fix that though. But that's gonna be all for today's stream. I'll probably stream maybe tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I'll have to see. No, I can't stream tomorrow. I got other things that I'm doing. So I will be seeing you guys next time. I don't know when. Maybe it will definitely be this weekend. And we're making a lot of progress on this. So this weekend I'm gonna try and do a lot more with the extension, because I want to try and get a lot of it done this week. And so far these past 3 days I have. And tonight I'm gonna be doing a lot more with it off, like in class, pretty much, such as like fixing the duplicate layer stuff and fixing some other stuff, cleaning some stuff up. But thank you guys for watching.